moving on. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to watch this on stream and watch it for the first time and kind of see how it is. I do really enjoy the Beast Philanthropy videos. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If you haven't, check it out. If not, we can watch it together.
Every year, over 200,000 children are born without the ability to smile and, even worse, breathe properly.
Oh, as a father, this might get me a little bit. Anytime it's got to do with like sick kids or like, you know, sad kids.
99% of people are born like this, with a full ability to breathe through their nasal airway passage. However, the other 1% look like this, with a cleft lip or palate, which makes life terribly difficult for these children as they grow up. In poorer areas, there is no way for many of these people to get healthcare, meaning thousands of them grow up without ever having an opportunity to receive surgery, which results in bullying and social isolation. But there is one organization that is making a big difference in communities all around the world.
Beast Philanthropy.
40 years ago, my husband and I were asked to go to the Philippines. We landed in sites one after the next, and we saw 300 children with cleft lip and palates. We just didn't know what to do. We said, let's do what we can, and we were able to do 40. The rest we had to turn away. So we said to ourselves, okay, well, we should go back. We should at least finish.
This was the start of Operation Smile, and in 40 years, they've been able to achieve over 400,000 successful surgeries for patients in 36 countries all around the world. However, in Mexico, the number of cleft cases are quickly increasing and becoming difficult to maintain alone. They desperately need our help.
I don't actually know too much about cleft lips. All I do know that it happens, and obviously from what you see physically, it can be quite, I don't know, disabling. I don't know how to word that right. I'm sorry if I worded that bad. I hope you know what I mean. But just seeing kids suffer is the worst.
So Darren and Dan flew to Puebla, Mexico, a city with rich Latin history and culture. On their arrival, Dan got the rare opportunity to showcase this incredible city from above by being invited to ring the cathedral bell at first light.
Sick.
They were welcomed by Mauricio.
I started with Operation Smile 11 years ago. One of the reasons why I wanted to dedicate my life into nonprofits is because in Mexico there's a huge gap between people that can actually have access to any surgery. I met a young lady, and when she came to one of our surgical programs, she had a bruised eye. They threw stones at her because of the way she spoke. It just broke my heart. This is one of the consequences of a cleft. I always say that behind the patient, there's a story, and behind the story, you have a human. And I decided to dedicate my life to the cleft cause in Mexico.
We met a young child, and he is one of the sweetest kids I've ever met in my entire life. But he has a terrible disfigurement on his face. And this child is so sweet and so loving, but it breaks my heart knowing the bullying that he is going to face as he grows up.
One of these patients is Emmanuel. 17 months ago, he was born with a bilateral cleft palate. He is the son of Geronimo, a single father who lives in the rural mountains of Chiapas. The cost of healthcare has proven to be extremely expensive for him, as he barely makes enough money to support his son, meaning that...
Dude, not only these guys live, were born with, you know, I don't know, it's not really a disability, but they're born with a deformation that actually causes, you know, physical differences. I'm trying to word this so like sensitively. It hurts my heart. Yeah, me too. What a tragic thing. You know what's kind of crazy too? Is like Mr. Beast about to get some hate for this. How can you hate on a man for helping? Oh, he's just doing it for views. Yes, 100% he is. Are you freaking crazy? Are you stupid? You know what views equal to? Views equal money, which also equals being able to do this. It's a really cool cycle. Because the internet has gone mad? Yes, it freaking has. The internet is stupid. People just love to like be so negative. The world's already got so much negativity in it every single day. People die. Everybody dies. Because with the revenue, he helps people. People suck. Yeah, like, dude, this channel is dedicated to recycling money into itself and kind of loses money. I've been doing YouTube for a couple years now, full time. So I get a rough idea on what people are kind of earning. I can tell you now, with the amount of money that Beast Philanthropy's spending, they're not getting a return on their investment. Nope. Zero. They might cut even with their brand deals, but I can guarantee you from just their views alone, there has to be money coming from the Mr. Beast main page or maybe Mr. Beast Gaming, one of his other pages somewhere else, or even Feastables. There's money coming filtered from somewhere else. There's no way in the world you could tell me. Hold on, we're gonna pause this real quick. I'm just gonna double check. He's got 22 million subscribers on this channel, but he doesn't get enough views. Actually, okay, 34 million views, 22 million views might get him his money's worth. I can actually give you, let's do a rough calculation. Actually, let's talk about this after the video.
His only hope is to travel by bus for 17 hours to Puebla for the only chance of being selected for a surgery. And if not selected, it may be the last chance Armando has to get this opportunity for his son.
If you look out at any
Look
one
at
of
that
these
poor boy.
programs, what we see are masses. It's not like 10 children, 2 children. It's masses of kids and families. We screen these families. You know, we look in their face. But if you look down, you see no shoes on their feet. They will do anything for their child.
I can only imagine the pain for a parent when they have a child that desperately needs a surgery and they cannot afford to provide it for them themselves.
And when we saw just how difficult this was for these families, we knew we had to help. So we decided to pay for over 100 surgeries. The next day, after the screening process was complete, it was time for the patient selection. Geronimo was extremely anxious because he wasn't sure if his son would be selected.
Today is a very emotional day for me. Behind me,
I will say something about this, revenue kind of thing. And I'm just being completely objective when I say this and trying to just be neutral. And, at the end of the day, he's doing good stuff. But the way that Beast says like titles and does some of his stuff could be a little bit, it is to help feed the algorithm. Like his title of this video is 100 Kids Smile for the First Time. Now, if he was to write 191 kids smile for the first time, admittedly, it wouldn't get as many views as it should. For some reason, these clear numbers, I'm a 100 days creator. Sometimes I don't complete 100 days in my videos. I do 91, but 100, the number 100, the number 1,000, the number 10,000, just those clean numbers do something different. So admittedly, hopefully he's doing more and he's not just like, oh, we did 100, I got my title. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure he did. From what we've seen of Mr. Beast and everything, he's been pretty good. The video where he puts wells in villages that don't have the luxury of clean water got so many people mad because they thought he was taking all the money made from it for his own and nothing else. Bruh, people acting like wells are free. People are acting like getting all the stuff there free. People are acting like, even the video, like, people get paid to make the videos. He pays the editors to make the videos. He pays the cameraman just to be there, crazy. Like people are like, would love to think that, the people volunteered to be a cameraman or an editor, but that's crazy. Like, I know it's charity and it's good causes and stuff, but you don't got to do that. Like people get paid. Wells aren't free. How are you going to be mad at someone for helping someone? It's his money. He can do whatever he wants. Yes. Dude, like people are mad at him for helping people, where there's actual big YouTubers or creators or whatever being like, I'm gonna get 6 Lamborghinis. Bruh, get out of here, kid. Bro, get mad at them. I mean, don't get mad at them, really. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Like, if people want to buy themselves Lamborghinis because they worked hard for it or they created this wealth, like, good on them. Don't, I take that back. Don't get mad at them. Yeah, you earn your money, you do what you want. I don't feel guilty for going and buying myself a nice meal. That's like my luxury. Exactly. He helps so many people and they still hate him. This is so stupid. Today's society is. Yes. Yes. That's the internet. It's the thing with like free speech on the internet just gets a bit wild sometimes. People just like to say stuff for, I don't even know why. It's crazy.
We got the patients and we're gonna do the surgical announcement. They are about just to be told that they're gonna be having a life change forever.
97 patients had already been selected, and Geronimo started to lose hope. It was time for patient number 99. He did it! Look at the relief on his face.
Yeah, that's cool.
Seeing the hope in these parents' faces when they bring these children to this clinic, knowing that they're finally going to get the medical care that they need, is truly an experience that moves the heart.
Emmanuel's surgery would take the whole day, so while the doctors operated, Dan and Darren went to explore the city.
We were walking through the park and we just found a mariachi band. It's always been a dream.
Thanks for making me cry at work, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I'm almost there too.
Dream of Darren's to join a mariachi band. So hopefully I can make this dream come true. Sorry. My friend over there, he wants to join the band.
Okay.
Forget your hat. I think we have to shut this down. This is terrible.
That was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
That shows you how boring Darren's life is.
What do you mean? The dude literally does the coolest stuff in the world.
Emmanuel's surgery is now complete, and this will be the first time Geronimo will ever see his son smile.
Geronimo.
Moments in a surgical program, it's when the kid comes out of surgery, because this is the first time that the parents are going to see the kids with the surgery.
Why is the dad in a wheelchair?
Emotional moment, because you change the life not only of the patient but the family and the society. Our patients are going to have the opportunity to actually have a normal life.
A healed cleft means that all these children will grow up not having to worry about being bullied.
Oh,
and on top
that's
of these
awesome.
extraordinary surgeries,
Look at him.
Operation Smile also provides all of their patients with free speech and vocal therapy, meaning that they will learn how to speak clearly
Great.
and fluently.
But we had one more surprise left.
Kathy told us about a young nursing student, Fernanda, who was treated by Operation Smile 17 years ago.
Yo sabía que quería estudiar enfermería porque yo quiero ayudar a niños como yo.
When you go home, you tell your family that they don't have to pay for you anymore. We're going to give you a full scholarship and we'll pay for you to finish your nursing school. So I think you're going to be an excellent nurse.
Yo, that's lit.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
That's cool. That's cool.
Dan, come over here. All right, look at this man. If you don't subscribe, he will literally cry right now. Don't worry, they subscribe, so you don't have to. Yeah. Just end it like that. Oh, and one more thing.
Operation Smile is amazing and they're doing incredible work all around the world. We want to help them continue to be able to provide these surgeries to children all around the world.
In other words, if you don't donate to Operation Smile, you just hate kids.
Oh man. That was a funny way to end it. Oh, excuse me, chat. Yeah, that hit the feels a little bit. Do you reckon? Oh my gosh. I forgot what we were gonna go on about after the fact. Oh yes, what he's earning, his earnings. So to say that he's earning what he's kind of earning, wow, this is wild, bro. Okay. Hold on a second. I gotta admit that the thumbnail is wild, bro. Did they just find a random kid? No, they probably AI'd a kid. This kid's probably not real. Likely not real. The AI is probably AI image. But then did they add a cleft lip on a kid that doesn't have a cleft lip? The thumbnail's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. All right, calculator. So let's just do this. 34 million views. Let's do 34 million views, all right? And then the way that this works is they get a certain dollar amount per 1,000 views. So we're going to go 34 million divided by 1,000 equals 34,000, like it's like times that were the dollar value. So on a 7-minute video, actually it'd be quite low. So he would probably be getting anywhere between $3 to $4. So let's go times 4 equals $136,000 for We Built a Town. Do you think that they got their money back on a 7-minute video? You know, if he made it a minute longer, his dollar amount would have been significantly more. That's also crazy. If he just made this 1 minute longer, 1 minute, he just had to drag it out a minute, he probably would have earned, I would dare say, maybe another $50,000 on the same amount of views. But would he have got the same amount of views? That's the question. But $136,000 he built, and in this video, he went to a different country and he built a bunch of different houses. He had a film crew, he had a bunch of staff going there, and then they built it really quick. I believe the staff were volunteers, but I'm pretty sure he paid for them to fly out. And then all the materials and all that kind of stuff. I'm just not convinced that $136,000, even though it's a lot of views and it is a lot of money, covered his costs. I just don't think. You know, let's even go. Let's say times. Let's say that you got a $5 RPM, CPM, whatever. 170. It is significantly more, but again, I would say that a video like that would be close to $500,000. Maybe. And this is guesses. These are educated guesses. I'm not young. I've been doing this a while, right? So to say that this guy is like, you know, only trying to do this for money is wild to me. Because I guarantee he's not earning as much money as you think. We built wells in Africa on a 4-minute 50 video. 53, okay, that's roughly from what we've just seen. He probably earned about 300K. Maybe. But 4 minutes 50, he ain't earning enough money, bro. Not from the ad revenue, nope. And it's funny, a lot of that, it's funny though, I believe that a lot of the views that he got on this 53 million view video is, a lot of it's from the hate. So all the hate that he got was just feeding him more views. Great. Free advertising, right?